Hello, everybody. How are you doing? It's Friday, and if it's Friday, it is card reading day with the stellar panel. I just have to say, just stellar. So, favor, Bosto, peace, keep your head, and just be groovy. And welcome, panel. How are you? Hello, Steve. Good to see you. We missed you last week. And Locke.
Yes.
Yes, indeed. And Miss Nina, good to see you. And Miss Amber, good to see you, my dear. And Miss Jenny, how are you doing?
I'm here. I was
You
pressing
are.
buttons quickly to try and mute that ending.
I thought you were.
On this end.
So good to see everyone. I just Jen, just to let you know that I was telling Nina and Amber the Wednesday show was just off the shelf. People just
I really
really
enjoyed your
enjoyed it.
company. I really enjoyed everyone's company, the girls and you. It was amazing. It uplifted me a lot. It was just that chat, just that processing, and like you say, just coffee and chat. It was just
Yeah.
really nice, really nice.
Yeah, I think it's great. And now
Mm.
in England, you have a sign that's out there, don't let people die because of coffee and chat.
Oh my goodness, they're
I
going
saw that today and
crazy.
I
I feel
went,
like I'm in
what?
the twilight zone. And then he got into a fight today. And then I just looked at this person and realized that, okay, you're gone. It's just too far gone into this process of it's getting crazy. And they've locked down all travel as of Monday, as I predicted they would. So they're being little tinkers in Parliament at the moment.
We just speak peace to every one of those people. We speak wisdom. May the Gnosis come through. That's the only thing you can do. I mean, you can be rebuffed by this energy, or you can let it buff you.
Yeah. At this point, I'm just
Did
like,
y'all get that?
bring
Being
it on.
buff. Yeah.
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 You just building me up,
Exactly.
suckers.
I'm talking about building the packs. I mean, that's what I'm talking about.
I've got them. I'm
You know.
getting more as I speak. It's
So, that's just how I look at it. So, Amber, how you doing?
I'm doing really good, just getting the day started. And, about our show too, I rewatched it a couple times because I kept getting like more and more information from it. And we touched on so many different topics that we could do that again and, just keep the conversation going. So we did hit on a lot of topics that I was like, oh man, we could have just taken one of those. We could, just Geminis, but I think we should do it again.
We will. I'll guarantee you. And it was truly the evidence. And Steve, not saying anything about you, but I mean, someone actually made the comment, the 4 perfect Geminis. And so we will do it again because I want to. Because in the weeks to come, I'm going to be covering more. It's interesting what's happening here, and I won't take up time here because I know a lot of people are waiting for card reading day. So Amber, I'm going to ask you to do what you did last week as well. Pull a card for the country. It is about, the energy is like being a long-tailed cat in a room full of rocking chairs. Because it's a matter of how fast you can switch that tail from not getting it pinched. So, like to just see what the card may say for America, and it's amazing, Jenny, what your country is about to do, and I have a sense that they're going to be doing it over here as well. 1, 2, 3 is how Nina starts out. And so, Nina, without any further ado, I'm going to let you take the floor and go with the flow.
All right. Well, greetings, everyone. I hope you all are hanging in there and take a moment right now to just sit back and relax for a second. Take a deep breath. Meditate on the numbers 1, 2, or 3 while you're thinking of a question. And I have already picked the cards. So I'm ready to go. So hopefully you guys are as well. If you are interested in a private reading or you have any questions about the card readings or anything else for that matter, all the links should be down in the description there. So I'm just going to get going here. So if you pick number 1 this week, They're saying to listen to your intuition. Okay, this keeps coming up. A lot of us, you know, we keep asking these questions, but we already really know the answer. Just looking for confirmation, I'm taking it. The guides are reminding you to appreciate your talents. Okay, you got what is needed here, okay? The crystal angel is Tanzanites, ready to love again. You're healed from the past enough to open your heart to new love. Now I'm going to go as far as say new love, but also new opportunities. So whatever it is that your question was regarding, whatever it is that's going on right now, okay, you're ready and you're open to the new opportunities, okay? And to make sure though that you appreciate your own talents there, okay? But make sure that you listen to your intuition on this one. Okay, number one, so I hope that resonates. If it does, leave us some feedback here. We'd love to hear back from you guys. So for those of you who picked number 2 this week, they're saying opportunity. There is opportunity there, okay? So whatever your question was, the guys are reminding you to make each day count. Okay, so no time wasted there. The crystal angel is garnet. Purification and detoxification. It's time to release physical and energetic toxins from your life. So this might be a good time, either detoxing your body or you know, smudging yourself in your home, or whatever is needed there. Make sure though that you make each day count and that there is opportunity there. So I hope that resonates for you, number 2s. Let's move on to number 3. So number 3, if you had a question this week, they're saying within the next few weeks. Is it weeks or months? Months, sorry. Or weeks, I guess that could be the same thing. So it's not a no, but you know, it's going to take a little bit more time. The guides though are recommending that you journey within. So this might be the answer to your question. This is maybe what you need to do in order to get an answer of this question here. The crystal angel is amber. Give it to God, or the universe, as I like to say. Take a deep breath, and on the exhale, release the situation to God or universe for healing and answers. Okay? So whatever your question was, they're saying to journey within, okay? And once you've done that, to then just give it up to the universe. Okay, don't sit there and fret about it. I believe this came up on Hump Day as well. To, you know, to release it, okay, and let it go. And within the next few months or weeks, you should start to see some results there on that. So yeah, hopefully that resonates for all of you. And thanks for watching.
yeah. Just make sure you put something in the offering basket
Yeah.
as you walk out the door. You know, that's all I got to say. So, I love that. Thanks, Nina.
Yeah.
Not to have any kind of, like, you know, dead air in here or anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like boom, baby.
There you
All
go.
right. All right. So Amber, I'm just going to let's just pull a card for the country. We said last week we kind of look at the United States as a personification. So what does the United States have in store for it?
So this is, of course, I pulled more than one card. That always happens. The first card we have, though, is, sorry for the glare, I'm not even going to attempt. So is the star. So what is the star? The star is us, the flicker of light that is extended from the mass light. You know, we're all little fragments of light, but also our ancestors are there as well, and other entities that have our best interest in their heart. So we're being asked right now to call upon our higher sources, because they are sitting there waiting for us to help. So every day, just put out that intention and then get knowledge from it. We have the King of Swords. So, you know, do some type of researching, or, just gain whatever information that you are being told, because you have to be very diligent and diligent as far as like what the answers are coming from. As we all know, you can look at the clock and see certain numbers, look up those numbers and see what you're being told and gather information. And we have the Ace of Swords as well. So that information that you're being told is going to help you to have those aha moments. Everything does happen for a reason, and it is going to be heavy for a while. We have the Fool, the Moon, and 10 of Wands. So we have to be prepared that things are going to be heavy, but we have to keep ourselves centered. And this is, always a message. And I would love to do a reading to actually kind of see what the future holds, but I'm a little nervous about that because I don't want to like have people lock that in. If it's not a good reading, I don't want people to,
Jumping off the cliff.
because our intentions create things. And so I just want everyone to know that cards can change. Whenever you hear a reading, it's not set in stone, because we have the ability to shift things. And so that's what I feel like this reading is telling us is we have everything's going to feel very heavy for a while. But if you look at it from a different perspective, instead of the victim, think of it as something that has to be done so that things can shift and change, then things will be able to. But we have to ask for help, and we have to, just be dedicated to the answers that we're given and not be lazy, because it's easy to fall into that victim mentality and be fearful of what's going on. And so we just have to allow for the answers to come, give us the wisdom that the moon has. There's going to be a lot of secrets that are going to start coming out. We're going to start really hearing more of the negative. So just stay strong and understand that we need to hear these secrets. We need things to come to light so that we can shift them and be that master alchemist and shift that energy that is inside of you. And when it comes to meditations, I have a meditation on my channel. It's called Golden Ray of Light. I think it's kind of an old one, but if you have a few minutes, go to that and breathe in that golden ray of light and allow that to shift the energies, because we really need people, alchemists out there and light workers, to be very diligent at this time. Okay.
I love that. And when you said that, so we got two choices. We can breathe in the fear, or we can breathe in the golden light. I like that.
Yep.
That's far out. Thank you, Amber, that is tremendous gnosis.
And-
Also a very distinct observation talking about the numbers. Inauguration day is 1/20/2021. How does that read backwards?
What is it?
120.
I don't know. What is it?
It reads exactly the same. It's a palindrome.
Oh, isn't that interesting?
The inauguration day is a mirror time.
Hmm.
Think about that.
And just remember, we are the creators. Like, we're all co-creators. Even though we didn't ask for this, we did, because we are all God essences, whether you want to believe it or not. Like, we did bring this into our reality. And it's important to take responsibility. We don't have to be like, oh yeah, it's all our fault for all the horrible things that are going on, but just understand that there's a higher purpose for everything. And, just don't let the fear control you.
Excellent. And you're right. Someone manifested this. I mean,
we all did.
Yeah. And no one's like, man, I didn't have anything to do with it. But wait a minute, you walk through the paint. It's like, yeah.
Through complacency and then action, we've all had some kind of point of manifesting what we see now, allowing people to lead, having so much power. Why? Because for a while it felt comfortable. for a while, it felt nice not having to be so divine and so sovereign and having something else to blame. So either way, one way or the other, we all are co-creators. Amber's totally right in what we see now. So we have to be co-creators in creating something new and better.
Exactly. I
Yeah.
say dance, children, dance.
In the rain.
In the rain.
Well,
Hopefully in the summertime, because here. Okay, so how I got the lineup card today is that we'll start with Steve because we missed him last week. Jenny, you'll be number 2. Amber, you'll 3, and then Nina, you will be number 4. And so there we go. And so far I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in the rotations. So there we go. Steve, you'll start with we'll just say Klaatu. Jenny, you have Candy Jim. Amber, you have Tina Bop, and Nina, you have Belanca.
Excellent. So just before we get started with Klaatu, I'm gonna, oh my God, my face. Oh, you jerk. All right, go that way. Go away now. We're gonna do the
There's something not right about that.
The fairy wren. The fairy wren for everybody. Air elemental. Oh my
Oh
God.
my goodness. I'm sorry to interrupt, but that's my nickname.
Well, I'm worried one day he's gonna break my Thomas Jefferson double shot. I got this at Jefferson Memorial some years ago. He's gonna break it one day. But anyway, the fairy wren, air elemental, spontaneity, vibrancy, support, and the muse. So this is it's got a very Twitter-esque vibe to him. And the astrology dice, note the 6th house, which is Virgo type of energy. Venus, and Aquarius. Okay. All right. So Klaatu. Klaatu. All right. I'm giving you the my my Crystal Visions deck on this one. You've got the Emperor. All right, man. So you're in charge, man. You're in control. This is your show. That's what's going on with you. You need to assert your authority over the situation, and put your soul into it. Soul. This is a soul desire. So have authority over your soul's desire.
Love that. So Venus and Aquarius.
Correct.
So Venus represents, is that the love? Is that am I right in that interpretation? Anyone know?
Yeah, love, relationships, to a certain extent, even the markets, because of Libra. Libra's the air side of Venus. So it's like it's Venus in the marketplace, they say. And of course, the many various goddess archetypes that come from Venus, like Freya and Isis and such.
Great. All right. Thanks, Steve. I learn something every time we get together. Miss Jenny, Candy Jim.
Candy Gem. I can't believe you pulled that, Steve, because that's my nickname from my mum, little fairy Jenny Wren, because she used to have little wren birds come in the garden. So that's exactly how she spells it as well, the W-R-E-N. So I was always little Jenny Wren. So
The synchronicities are uncanny in here.
yeah, and I have an Aquarius moon, so that was pretty awesome. So for you, Candy Gem, you've got the 7 of Pentacles. I don't know if you can see it there, but it's what you've been building, what you've been working on for your abundance, for your in your physical reality, in the things that you want to attain. And it's a bit of a for you, I can feel a bit of a stop and a pause moment as to which direction you go in next. I just want to remind you that you have a huge amount of Empress energy that you've proven to yourself in the past. and it feels like it resonates quite a bit with me, because it's synchronistically I've had to be searching myself regarding this also, that I'm really good at stepping in and being the empress. So through my thoughts and my words and my deeds, creating good things for other people, not so good at doing it for me. And so this, I feel, is where you're at. This is just more of a reminder of just how powerful you are in that realm regarding this aspect of you that you've drawn upon many a time for other people around you. And now it's time to implement that for yourself. So something's going to come up from that as to something that you have to transmute, get rid of, maybe a label or a wound that needs to be just looked at and transmuted, the energies of it, in order for you to accept that you deserve this abundance. You've worked hard for it, and you deserve much more as you go forward. You deserve everything and more. You built you, and so you are a true reflection of beauty, of bounty and abundance. So just remember that and speak that over yourself.
Powerful. Thank you, Jenny.
You're welcome.
So many synchronicities going on here. All right, Amber, Miss Tina Bot, it's good to see you as well. Tina, haven't seen you in a while. And then Nina, you have Balanka.
All right, Tina Bop. Okay, so we have the Queen of Cups, we have the Emperor. So it's very similar to Steve's reading, actually. It looks like you are a emotional person, but you handle it very well. You're watery. Are you a water sign, maybe? If not, it's okay. So I wish you could see this picture. Let me see. Well, anyways, I'll explain it. So there's a moose. Yeah, that's too dark. So there's a moose here, and it's underwater, and it stays underwater for a really long time, because they don't need, that's what they're built to do. They can actually go underwater. You are very good with your emotions. You do take control and take charge of that watery part of you, which is really good. If you do have a lover, it looks like allow them to be within your space and embrace what you have, because it looks like you might be doing a lot of inner work right now, and just, you got the druid. So hold space within that and allow yourself to feel what you're feeling, because it looks like it's all coming to the surface, but it does look like you have control over it. So good job.
Let us know, Tina. Thank you, Amber. Nina, you have Balanka, and then Steve, you're going to have K-Hip. Jenny, you have Gaia, and then Amber, coming back to you, you'll have Bernadette.
All right. Well, speaking of synchronicities, there it is.
You can't plan this stuff.
I know, you can't make this stuff up. Are you noticing the signs, the synchronicities that spirit world has been sending to you at this time? People and situations in your life are not just appearing by coincidence. In reality, they're being guided to you from the spirit world to help you for a specific reason. So pay attention to all those little synchronicities that are coming up in the show here and as well in your life. So, yeah.
Let us know. Thank you,
Mhm.
Nina. Steve, you have K-Hip.
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 KHIP, Saturday afternoons. All right, K-Hip. Whoo, all right. Boom. 3 of hearts. So this is always a heavy duty situation. You've struck this point of certainty. It's been confirmed for you. It may be devastating. It may be terrific. Usually, everybody always says this is usually devastating. With my understanding of the swords, my understanding of 3s, it means something a little bit different to me, because it's about For me, the Three of Swords is about verification. It's the idea that you find three independent sources that are telling you effectively the same thing, and that's how you confirm that that you've got the right idea about something, and that's why it strikes at the heart of the matter. And double verification. This is Ansuj, the messenger. The messenger. So yeah, you've found a very, very distinct truth, and you can bet on it. You can bet on it.
Wow. Too bad we didn't have back in the days when you go to Vegas, with something like that, man. I'm on the first plane out, man. Screw that, So,
I'm all in on 32.
Yeah, now you're at home going, okay, yeah. It's like, all right, well, let us know, K-Hip. That's cool. Thanks, Steve. Jenny, you have Gaia.
Hey, Gaia. So you've got the Fool card, Major Arcana, number 0, and it's as if you need to reach this 0 point of self where you're in that. I can see, I've forgotten what country it's in, but it's where the men dress up in really colorful clothes, and they spin and spin and spin and spin, and it's actually a very spiritual dance. They stand in one spot and even on one foot sometimes and spin really fast, and it's about finding the 0 point. They find that point where actually the air around them actually starts to hold them up, and the things are held very specifically. The dress wear that they wear, that it rises up and aids that. And so it's a real spiritual dance. It just looks like a fun dance, but it's actually doing a lot to get back to this 0 point where you let go of all of these worries regarding the experience that you're going forward into, or somebody I'm picking up that you care about going into, somebody younger. But it's you get back to this 0 point of knowing that it is what it is, and it will be okay. It will be the experience that it is meant to be for you and this person, and that you will have things along the way that might seem like they're not pleasant situations or more dangerous situations, but above all of that, with this 0 point in mind regarding this clear state of mind, this clear state of consciousness, you're actually going to even use those parts of the journey, those parts of the experience, as something that just builds this tapestry of you, builds this tapestry of the life that you create in, and the beautiful many layers of you. So it's about getting back to this 0 point. And of course, you don't have to spin around on a circle. You just do what you can do to find that center point where you feel still, but in flow. So I hope that makes sense.
I know what she's talking about. It's the whirling dervishes of Sufi, the Sufi Islamic sect.
Yeah.
So the Sufis are one of the more unequivocally peaceful sects of Islam, and they do that. Yeah, they do that whole thing. It's a part of their ancient traditions. It probably goes back to the pre-Islamic times, in my imagination.
It does,
especially with the attitudes they have about it.
Yeah, thank you, Steve. I could see it in my mind. Thank you.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. And they're like this, and yeah, all these elaborate dances. Some of them they just do like a shake thing like that. It's just like mosh pit, man. They made metal for that kind of moving.
And that makes a lot of sense. Just really quickly, not to hold it up, but my stepdad is Iranian, and they're very. They flow the body when they're in anger. They move. They shake it off. You can see them physically transmuting things as they do it. When they're in joy, they move, and it's very extravagant. And that's it. Steve will probably agree. It's not a stereotype. It's just that's how their culture is. It's to be in movement, whatever the thing is, whatever the emotion is. So they're always continuously transmuting not only energy emotionally or mentally, but physically. They're always letting it out one way or the other in movement.
Fantastic. I'm taking notes. Thank you, Jennifer.
Welcome.
Amber, you have Bernadette.
All right. Yeah. Moving. That's very important, right? Like working
There's a
out,
flow.
dancing, going for a walk, or not meditating, but yoga, you know, all that stuff. It's so healthy for you. All right. So Bernadette, we have the Tower. And I wanted to clarify on that. So we got the artificial heart from the mirror deck, and then we have a couple oracle cards. So it looks like you're going through some type of transformation, or you're going to be. It doesn't have to do with like work or anything like that from what I see, because with the artificial heart, it's like you're starting to realize certain things about people. Possibly you might be starting to realize like people don't resonate with you on a certain level, and you're starting to see kind of, not, I don't want to say fakeness, but that's the only word that's coming to my mind. You might even be seeing something that needs to go away or transform within yourself. It could be that you have been coming from a place that you're not really resonating with anymore. So whatever the Tower is, something is transmuting, and it's because it has to happen. Sometimes sudden change can be super jolting, but it has to happen because it's coming from divinity. That's what's actually like, no, this, you need to know this right now. So you're going to be having like these aha moments if you haven't already. And we got the guardian angel. You're not alone. Again, it's happening because you've been calling for more clarity. So that's a beautiful thing. And then you have the mirror guardian. So just take time to reflect and to resonate with what's going on, and to accept the changes and everything. If you just allow that energy to move through you and not feel guilty for things, be honest with yourself about situations, whether it be with people in your space or yourself, and just allow for that shift to happen.
Cool deal. Thank you, Amber. Nina, you have Air Dragon, and then Steve, you're going to have Deborah Sloan, Jenny, Susie Q, and then Amber, when we come back to you, will be Isby.
All right, so we got cleanse. Your body, mind, and soul are urging you to take time out for some much needed cleansing. Just as you wash your car, clean your house, or tidy your office, your body also needs care and attention. It's time for some spiritual, emotional, and physical cleansing. This seems to be coming up lately. I think this is something that we all could use.
It's sad that times like this, where you have such intensity on the fear factor, is that it is a cleansing in a sense. It really is. I relate to that. Thank you, Nina. Steve, Deborah Sloan.
Who's my next one there, Wayne?
You will be having Gunyan.
Gunyan.
We got for you the Hierophant reversed, Deborah. Hi. So the Hierophant reversed. So this is effectively telling us that things going on are not in alignment with the way that things work. It's not the way that things are meant to operate in this situation. So the authority on that is telling you deep down inside that you don't do things this way. And Ansuj has popped up again, which tells me that whatever your role is in the situation, you do know the right way. So you're in there to reconcile what you know to be true versus the wrong way that it's being done.
Okay, you caught me writing. It's like, damn it, Steiger. Thank you, Steve. Deborah, let us know. Let us all know. I mean, you know, I go back and read it, and so far this would be a World Series lineup stellar cast. That's all I got to say. Jenny, Susie Q, Amber, you have Isby, and then Nina, of course, you have Gunyon, and then Steve, you will have Kelly Wilson.
Hey, Susie. So we've got for you the Ten of Swords. So it's a painful process right now, and you're doing really well to get through it. But there's a certain ending and a certain ending of a big cycle in your life, and it's painful as this process comes to an end. There's and you're taking on board a lot of, obviously, like everybody is to a certain extent, a lot of what is going on and absorbing the energies around you right now. We are closing one cycle, and for better or worse, we're going into a new cycle, and you're absorbing that energy a lot. The Sun card came out in reverse for you, so there's enlightenment within this. There's treasures within this, and there is goodness within this for you that will come into fruition, no doubt about it. Changes in routines will create space for things that you've been waiting to do. There's parts of your subconscious that have never been set free, that have never been allowed to be in flow, never just had the practical time to be in that full goddess flow energy of creativity. And that's what I see for you. That's what I really do see for you. So this process is just this ending, but the beginning of a new, very definitely, with the Sun in reverse. The Sun is the Sun. Whether it's in reverse or not, it still brings warmth, enlightenment, and growth. And from that, you'll grow and harvest even more. For sure. For sure.
Thank you.
Sure.
Thank you, Jenny. Anyone see the moon last night?
Beautiful.
It had it was the thinnest crescent moon I had seen in a very long time. Anyway, I digress. Hi, Amber.
Hey.
You're up. This is Isby.
Hi, Isby. I really like that card, Jen. It's pretty. Okay, so we have 4 of Pentacles, we have 9 of Wands reversed, and 2 Oracle cards. So it looks like there's money issues going on. Possible not wanting to let go of the funds, having a hard time spending, I guess. Maybe not allowing people in your space to, maybe you're like, no, you can't have that. You know, if you're a provider in your family, you're like, no, you know, you're being very fickle. But I think it's because you're feeling, you know, a little paranoid. You know, right now things are kind of up in the air. We don't know what's going to happen. And so it's good to save and collect things. But at the same time, money is like an energy exchange. So in order to, you want to still give a little bit so that you can receive. And of course, don't do it from that type of thought process, because it's kind of counterproductive. I don't know if that makes sense to you, but yeah, it just looks like you're being a little, you're a little on edge. You know, you're worried. Maybe you may have just lost a job, so you're really trying to hold on to your finances, or maybe you're trying to find a job or whatever it is, but it looks like you're really holding on, and to the point to where you're not allowing yourself to enjoy things. So just try to balance out your energy, because we do have the Hermit. We have it, and it says to retreat and recharge. So try to do a little bit of that, retreat, recharge, so that you can let go of some of that paranoid fear type energy, and trust. We have the Shaman, trust in higher forces. So just trust that everything is going to work out for you, and it's okay to let go of the paranoia and the the hesitation to spend. Of course, be smart. Don't go out and spend all your money, but it just looks like you're worried about financial things right now. So just trust that everything is going to be taken care of, and try to meditate and get some of that to go away so that you don't feel so trapped. Okay.
Let us know. Thank you, Amber.
Hopefully that made sense.
So far, it seems to make everyone that y'all read to. They're going, yeah, okay, that relates. Yeah. Nina, you have Gunyon, and then Steve, you'll have Kelly Wilson. Jenny, you'll have Martin, and Amber, you'll have Chloe.
All right, Gunyon. So we got embrace the moment. Embrace this day, this very moment. Think positively today and repel those negative thoughts. Try not to judge yourself or others. This may be harder than you think. What is actually happening is that you're changing your energy. So I hope that resonates for you, Gunyon.
Let us know. I hear myself. Thank you, Nina. Steve, Kelly Wilson.
Kelly Wilson.
I'm sorry, who's my next one again, then, Wayne?
Let's see. You will have Chris Garcia.
Kelly, we have the 6 of Arrows. Transition reversed. So you are having trouble getting past an idea in your head. You're having trouble moving on from this thought. And this trouble is part and parcel of you're kind of at the beginning of an understanding process. You're just now going off and dealing with the turmoil of purging out what doesn't serve you and healing from this matter. Hagalaj here, right? So that is just something you're going to work on your ability to transition in that respect, and it's going to be a little tough. It's going to be a little tough at first, but just be prepared to get inventive with what's new.
I think that's going to be the key for many, many, many people. Thank you, Steve. Jennifer, Martin.
Hey, Martin. So, Martin, I pulled a card for you, and then the bottom of the deck doubled up with another one. So the 2 of Pentacles comes out on the bottom, and that's you're really juggling 2 aspects of your physical reality, and it's tiresome. There's certain things that are going, but the 5 of Wands being the main cup, if you can see there on the bottom, there's snakes, and they're on the attack with this dragon. These dragons having to be in the defensive mode. So there's a feeling of needing to be defensive here, on guard here. Of course, this again, you have to take in the energies that are around us that are bringing up and extenuating, whatever, emphasizing whatever we have within that we need to maybe look at, or that is just a part of us, of how we are. But there's this feeling of being in a defensive position. Now, this in your physical reality, with this 2 of Pentacles here, that they're having to share, that they're having to juggle, and the 2 of Pentacles then coming up here is tiresome. You can only be in this defensive position for so long. To me, this feels real deep-seated with you, that it's very much in your subconscious, that it's very much something that maybe you don't know why you've been being quite so tired lately, or maybe snappy, or just feeling on edge, overly aware. But this is something that needs to be looked at as to how you can release yourself from this quite so defensive position all of the time, because you can only maintain that for so long. And if that causes you to juggle two aspects of your reality, maybe keeping someone close to you calm, making them feel secure, but neglecting self in that is part of that. So be aware of that, and speak some truths to yourself about that now, and let that be released.
Thank you, Jenny.
Welcome.
Love those cards, by the way. Vivid. Amber, you have Chloe. Nina, you'll have Chris Garcia. Steve, you'll have Robin. And then Jenny, coming back to you, Deborah Truax.
All right, Chloe, how are you today? I hope you're doing marvelous. So, okay, we've got the Three of Cups, we have the Temperance, and we have an interesting card. So I'll tell you that in a minute. So the Three of Cups is having fun, enjoying other people's company, letting loose, letting your juices flow. When I say juices, I mean like your heart, you know, letting your emotions just go. But with the Temperance, along with the Three of Cups, it's almost as if you're maybe partying a little too much. Maybe there's some bad habits that you've taken on just to kind of get yourself out of the energy that you're feeling right now, because we do have the Addicted card. So you might be, there's something going on with substances, possibly, or maybe, you know, even addiction to TV, or to watching too many YouTube videos or the news, but there's something it's over excessive. So try to ring that back in. Do what you enjoy to do, but try doing it in a healthy way. Maybe go for a hike. You know, if you're craving something that's bad for you, instead of doing that bad thing, go for a walk, go meditate, try to get yourself out of, I mean, it's okay to have fun. It's okay to party. It's okay. You know, sometimes, like, I drink wine because sometimes I just want to feel that buzz and kind of get out of the energy I'm in, you know? And of course, like, it's okay. We can all cope in the ways that we want to, but just try not to let it consume you. And then you have the Lion, and it says, I am courageous, steady, and strong. So just know that you are a very strong person. And it's probably just because, like, you might be empathic. You might be very sensitive to energies. You might be watching too much news, or maybe you don't watch it at all. Hopefully not. But you might be focusing on things that are making your energy imbalanced. And then you're numbing what that is bringing in by some type of overextensive activities. If that makes sense to you, let me know.
Indeed. Far out. Thank you, Amber. All right. Nina, Chris Garcia, and Amber, you have Christina, I think it's Doolin. So that'll be your next one.
All right, Chris, we got Stand Your Ground. Standing your ground is an empowering, confidence building action to take from time to time. Now is the moment when you need to stand your ground. You know that you can do it, and you know that by doing so, you will be the victor. So whatever's going on there, Garcia, stand your ground.
Never surrender. Never give up. That's all I can say.
Yeah.
That's my motto. All right. Lose the train of thought here. I know. Steve, you have Robin, and Jenny, you have Deborah Truax, Amber, Christina, and then Nina, you'll have Sarah Horton.
All right. Robin, dear God, the Hierophant reversed has returned. The bad Pope just wants to hang out today.
Son of a bitch.
Let's see here. And we've got okay, Manaj reversed on top of this. So once again, it's the matter of this is the wrong way of doing things. And this is giving us the distinct understanding that your mind is in the wrong place, that your thinking is not quite following with the process and the procedure here. So my recommendation is the energies in my discipline that are work with that rune in reversed are the runes from the Othala, is energy for the Othala rune, which is grounding, kind of like creating that sanctuary space for which you can think in. A spot where your meditations you can build your mind palace to let your Queen of Swords, if you will, kind of like organize your thoughts, and then through that process you'll be able to make the Pope happy.
You wouldn't, you should have seen what was going through my mind. Anyway, thank you, Steve.
Displease the Pope.
Look, it's not my fault that traditionally that guy, the 5 of the major arcana looks like the Pope. It's not my fault at all. Why is it called the Hierophant?
They just keep sneaking in everywhere, don't they?
There's always an amusement park going on in my head. All right, Jenny, you've got Deborah Truex.
Hey, Deborah. So on that note, we've got the Tower card for you, Deborah. So Major Arcana, you can see here, this is really like it's turbulent. The dragon is wrapping around this tower and only bringing the top down though. Only bringing the top down and cleansing it with fire. And so this feels for you like the end of, with the 10 of Wands on the bottom of the deck, an end of a 10-year cycle of where the dragon is actually looking like it's really harming the tower, it's actually not. The top of the tower is representative, like Amber said, with this lightning, I think earlier, is this enlightenment from above, and it only takes out the ego that's gotten out of control. And actually, if you look at the tower itself, even though the waves are crashing and the weight of the dragon is around it, the true essence, the true core, the true spine of the tower, your true essence, is standing really firm. And actually the flames are cleansing, the flames are replenishing. From that you have this clean slate, but with an even stronger core, an even stronger resonance with your true essence and true discernment as to everything that goes on around you, which I know you have a great deal of, but also the true discernment of the value of you and how much you have grown over these 10 years. And so you're seeing the result of this right now. And in the midst of this storm that's going on around everyone right now, you're just right on time because you're just ready already, standing firm. You've been through this personally. So this storm matters not to you as far as how strong you'll stand within it. You'll maintain. So that's beautiful, actually.
Outstanding. Thank you, Jenny.
You're welcome.
I love how you get the insights on these. All right. Amber, Christina Doolin, and then Nina, you'll be up with Sarah Horton and Steve, Project Skyfall, I believe, and then Jenny coming you will be Barry Chad.
Okay, Christina, how are you today? I hope you're well. Much love to everybody in the chat. All right, so Christina, we have Temperance reversed. We have 7 of Swords, and then we have some mirror deck cards. They all flew out. So what I'm seeing here is some type of betrayal. It's really thrown you off balance. You may have found out something that wasn't what you thought it was. It might be from outer sources, like I'm feeling that. It could be with work or partner, but there's something that really threw you off and you're having a hard time coming to terms with it. It might be a relationship because we got artificial heart. We have sacrifice, gilded regret, and I won't cry for you. So I don't know if there was some cheating going on or maybe you misled someone. but there's some kind of deception that has happened and it's rocked your world. So, you know, just let the tides flow. This too shall pass. I mean, I really hope that this isn't true for you. I hope this reading doesn't resonate with you, because there's deception that happened here, and your heart is hurting and you're just feeling really off balance. So breathe into that energy and know that everything that happens, it's to weed out the bad and bring in the good, you know, and just understand that it's okay to cry, or it's okay to let someone go, or it's okay to forgive yourself. Whatever's happened, just really work on yourself right now and try to come to peace with whatever's been going on. Okay.
Amber, we can't see you, by the way.
Oh,
It's black. Yeah.
There
Oh,
you
there we
are.
go.
sorry.
But we could, you know, any cards that you were showing or anything, we couldn't see any of it.
I wasn't showing because my ring light takes it out. So
Okay.
I
as long
have
as
to
you can hear
say,
me.
I knew Kick Dunn, Brooks and Dunn, and that would have sounded like a perfect song for Brooks and Dunn back in the day. So anyway, are you into country and Western music, Amber?
It depends. Yeah, older stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
The newer stuff's too poppy sounding, but
It's
I like
all
the older stuff.
Yeah, it's all AI created. All right. Thank you. Let us know, Christina. Nina, you have Sarah, and then Steve, Project Skyfall, Jenny, Barry, Chad. Amber, you will have Alien Believer.
All right, Sarah. So it seems we got a message here from departed loved ones. It's got memories. Your memories are like diamonds in the treasure chest of your spirits. More and more memories are arising within you. Remember the happier moments with your loved ones who are here in the spirit world, for neither time nor distance can stop the energy of love that you have for one another. So, yeah, if this has been coming up, it seems to, I got the feeling that they're wanting to talk to you. So I don't know if you've had dreams or memories and stuff have been coming up, but yeah. That's what we're getting for
It
you.
seems these cards today are, it's really getting deep. The readings, they just, at least that's what my perception is. All right, Steve, Project Skyfall.
All right, Project Skyfall. All right, we have here the Guardian reversed. So in this deck, because this is my Wildwood, this is the 15 in the Major Arcana, which is the devil, as others would know it, but this takes a completely different kind of spin on it from a from a pagan perspective here. That's the skeleton of a bear. So it's like the spirit of the great bear, but in the sense of the guardians of the dead, right? So here it's that sense of feeling entirely unguarded in your spiritual matters, that you kind of have you have a certain vulnerability to the demons, if you will. And that's very interesting. So you have Kanaj is the rune that has popped up with it. So Kanaj is about knowledge, ability, and authority. So that's this is a very interesting one to kind of trying to put that together in a sense of as this combo. What are my guides telling me? It would seem to me that you may be using what you know for the wrong purposes, and you're putting it to bad use, to a certain kind of bad faith, and that's why you're having the troubles in your spiritual defenses that you're having now. So work on that.
Okay. We call them like we see them, right?
Got to.
Got to. Jenny, you have Barry Chad.
Hey Barry, big brother. So we've got the 5 of Cups for you. Not an easy time at all. You can see here there's a garden full of plenty, but there's 3 cups spilt on the ground. Now in the traditional decks, you can see though the sky is really dark on this card, so that depicts what the traditional decks would be, where there's a man hunched over, looking at the 3 cups that are spilt on the ground and ignoring the 2 cups that are standing upright. This is where I need you, big bro, to define and find your divinities within. The 2 cups being your divine feminine and your divine masculine, and reaching into the situations that are happening right now through divinity rather than reactivity. And that to know that there are certain paths that need to be walked from you and the people that you are around you. The 7 of Swords came out as well, and so there's some kind of backstabbing here, some kind of going behind a back, being thrifty, being not thrifty, being sneaky. And so there's been some kind of hurt, some kind of harm here. And it's like the 7 of Swords is theft in the broad daylight, things happening right under your nose. So that's come to pass now. And it's for you in this situation, regardless of what the situation is to react through your divinity and be reserved with that rather than reactive with that. Because I think the impulse would be to be reactive over the 3 cups that are spilt. That represent, 3 people, 3 different things, but rather than reaching within into your wisdom and divinity and acting out of a balanced whole place.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hey, Jenny, is that a fox that's on your necklace?
Yeah. My friend made it for me, so she
I
makes.
love foxes.
I make things. Oh, I'll get you one made. I'll make you one myself.
Well, we got foxes that come through here, and they're unique creatures.
Yeah, I actually rescued some from a sanctuary that was pretty cruel. So I've got an affinity with them, and Abigail's got a fox that follows her around. So when she goes outside, really around the horses and so she's got a real affinity with them as well. So
They have beautiful souls. They really do.
They're very wise, very
Yes, they
gentle,
are.
very wise.
They're also quite the benevolent trickster spirit. The kitsune, which is fox in Japanese. Kitsune is their trickster spirit in Japan, and a lot of people that practice the animism through their traditions in Japan, that carries over.
Cool.
Wow.
I mean, is that be similar to Loki, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Like that energy that can survive through anything, isn't it?
Yeah.
They'll be sly and sneaky when they need to be, but not gonna.
I tell you, I'm looking forward to the day when I get also into a studio. We'll end up being there for a week, but anyway. All right, thanks. Thanks, Jenny. Amber, Alien Believer, and then Nina, you have Jules. Steve, you'll have Tanya, and then Jenny, you will have Darth.
Darth.
All right. Yeah. So speaking of fox, I follow, if you want to watch some really cute videos of foxes, I follow this channel. You can follow them on Facebook too, but it's called Save a Fox Rescue. I almost wore the sweater because they sell merchandise and stuff. So that would have been cool. I wish I did now.
You should have.
Yeah, I bought all kinds of hoodies and stuff from them because, of course, the proceeds go to them. But Save a Fox Rescue, you can hear them laughing, and she's always out there playing with them, and it's really adorable. So check them out if you have time.
Now look at the synchronicity of this. I love this group. I mean, it's just beautiful. All right. Thank you, Amber.
All right, Alien Believer. So what we have is 8 of Wands reversed. We have the Moon, and we have 8 of Pentacles. So it seems that there's some type of something is holding you back from something that you want to accomplish. You may be feeling kind of frustrated with it, but there's knowledge to gain within the waiting process. With the moon, there's something that still needs to be learned so that you can move forward with it. Once you do start to learn more, it could be technology, you know, it could be something that has to do with a goal that you're attempting to conquer. There's still going to be a lot of work to be done with the Eight of Pentacles, but you're on your way. Just keep learning, have a little bit of patience with yourself. It's just not the right time quite yet, but you're on your way to it. You just have a little bit more to learn. And then healthy boundaries keep me centered and balanced. So don't allow, so what I'm feeling from this is not allowing people to put their 2 cents in when it comes to, well, you sure you want to do that? Or that's not right. That's not, sometimes people's negativity can kind of throw us off and make us question what we are trying to accomplish. Just keep those boundaries. Don't allow that negativity to seep in, and just keep learning. And the work is going to be ahead if you're not already working, but you have, the path is shining for you, if that makes sense. Okay.
Going right in with the theme today. Someone asked, am I getting a collective thing? The thing I keep on hearing is don't give up.
Never. Can't give up.
Yeah, just don't give up. Nina, you're up with Jules.
All right, Jules, this actually kind of goes right with what you were just saying. Soul power. It's a good reminder.
I love it.
I know. Always remember, you're a soul that comes with a body, not a body that comes with the soul. Your soul is your true essence, and you have unlimited supply of soul power at your command whenever you need it. Okay, Jules? Don't forget.
It does. Follows.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we'll have one set left. And so, Steve, you will have Tanya. Jenny, you will have Darth. Amber, I have you for Trisha. And then Nina, Joe Sapien.
Before we move on, I wanted to comment on Nina's reading, the soul power. What really activates our Kundalini? Try Kundalini yoga. Just go on YouTube, find Kundalini yoga. There's a lot of breathing techniques in it. You move your body in certain ways that activates your chakras, it activates your energy centers, and it really, really gets you going. So if you want to start activating that soul power and connecting with it, that's a very quick way to do it.
I did not know that. I do now. Thank you, Amber.
And a small word of caution. Just also don't overwork anything in your chakra Kundalini system. There's a very real condition called Kundalini psychosis or Kundalini sickness. Look it up. It both affirms how the chakras are a real thing that work, and also tells you how you can hurt yourself.
Right. It's like overpowering a battery.
Yeah.
And it takes steps. You have to go slow with it. So that's very, very, very true. It happened to me. Like, you just start getting these lightning bolts of jolts in your spine and stuff. It can definitely be too much.
If you're not ready for Kundalini, it spins out your chakras. And it can thread you. It can thread you completely. But if you're ready, like Amber says, it's part of our revival, our renewal source of energy, our circuit board, isn't it, Amber? So it's about balancing. But all of these readings have spoken about not rushing into that, but getting to that, haven't they? The tower with you and me, we've all pulled different things that have been like getting you ready for that Kundalini process, isn't it? That cleansing and cleaning and clearing, and it's all, I think, in preparation to what Amber says, to move towards that, to have that as a goal and reach that enlightenment of Kundalini, which is powerful.
Yeah, just think of them as flowers on a vine. And you just got to give them some TLC. They bloom on their own. I spend more time with the 3 souls than I do with the Kundalini, the higher self, the lower self, and the heart center. And it's not part of the chakra system, but it's kind of adjacent to it.
Okay. Kind of reminds me of the song, I Found Love on a Two-Way Highway. Anyway, all right. Little levity here now. Kundalini psychosis. I'm going to look that up. All right. Steve, you have Tanya. Go ahead.
I said that might be a good show for you, Wayne.
Yeah, I never even heard of that.
Mm-hmm.
All right, you're up, buddy. You have Tanya, and then Jenny, you have Darth. Amber, you have Trisha, and I saw that Kaz Hawks came in, and so Nina, I'll put you with Kaz. All right. So Steve, you get the floor.
Was it Joe Sapien?
Oh, yeah, we did miss one. Yeah, we'll get him in there.
Sorry, Joe.
Sorry, Joe.
Should I do both then? Should I pull one for Cass as well?
Sure.
Okay.
All right, that'll work. All right, Steve, Tanya.
All right. 5 of Bows, empowerment. This is this little picture is based on a real I forget exactly what it's called. Jennifer would know it because that's in the UK. But that's effectively the Dagda, the god the Dagda, is represented here. And so like he's a Thor-esque character for the British Isles, for the Celts. So 5 of Bows, empowerment. So you are in a real projection of strength. You're probably standing up to other people in a certain kind of resistance to you, and so there may be some tension involved. 5 of Bows, that's the same thing as the 5 of the 5 of Rods and all that, which is like, people fighting is represented in that card. And Locke's making a mess over there. And okay. Oh, okay. This is important. So Thorisage reversed. Now Thorisage is often considered Thor's rune. And it's about healthy boundaries and protection, but it's reversed. So that's you're empowered right now, but you're also not defending yourself properly. You're empowered, but you're also vulnerable. So you can throw a punch, but you are forgetting to block the punches coming at you, if you will. So you need to find your balance. You need to straighten out and make sure that you are on the same level as your opponent. Otherwise, you're going to be overtaken and conquered.
Listen up. That's all I got to say. Listen up. All right. Jenny, you have Darth.
Hey Darth, so the 2 of Pentacles has come up again for you in the same deck. And I've dropped them all over tonight. I don't know what's wrong with my hands. I keep dropping them everywhere. So this wants to come out, and it speaks of juggling, maintaining 2 aspects of the physical reality. But there's something hidden in this for you, Darth, because on the bottom of the deck is the 6 of Wands, and there's victory in this. There's victory in you being more concentrated on one direction in your physical reality, focusing on one of these things that you're juggling, that you want to attain things through, that you want to maybe grow into something else regarding income, regarding training, regarding experience, abundance in any which way, but to maybe not spread yourself so thinly between these 2 aspects of this physical reality, but be brave enough to step into your victory and go in full force, full fire, full throttle. There's a lot of wands tonight, a lot of rods, a lot of wands coming through to say a lot of fire, cleansing, purifying, passionate energy, and going towards that one direction with true passion and gusto, I think would be the word. I think, yeah, gusto. So I hope that helps.
Thank you. Gusto. I love that.
Gusto.
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 Let's see. Who do I have? Amber?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
I forget. Who am I reading for?
It's a good question. Regina.
I don't think it was Regina.
Was it not? Trisha.
Trisha, that's right.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Just trying to get a clarifying card here, and it doesn't want to give me one.
It's
right.
like the list.
So we have the 8 of Cups and the 4 of Pentacles. So it's another financial thing. There's some disappointments that's happened. So definitely save your money. I don't know if you're having issues with finances right now, but it is the time to be frugal with your spending. And then just, you know, keep trying. That's all I wanted to get here. Let me see if I can get a clarifier card from here. Get a little positivity within this. All right. All right, so it just says that there's medicine within my shadow. So you're probably having a lot of emotions coming up right now, but take advantage of it and allow yourself to feel all of it. And I welcome clear vision and inspired action. So keep going for something, but I wouldn't necessarily hold on to the disappointment from whatever it is that you're lacking or what you may have recently lost. Just try to move forward. And again, just kind of save your money right now, but don't let it deter you from moving forward and finding what you need in your life. But just be smart with your money. I just keep hearing that. Okay.
Thank you, Amber. So I have Nina, I know you were going to do for Kaz and Joe, and then the last one, I guess, would be Steve. For you would be Regina.
All right. Ooh.
All
So,
right,
Nina?
Joe. Yeah, so for Joe, we got love. Now, both the cards that I'm going to about to read here kind of goes for all of us this week, okay? So everybody pay attention to these two cards that are coming up here. Love is the foundation of your existence, and you're just as worthy of receiving as you are giving love and compassion. While love can be a beautiful emotion, it is equally a form of energy that peoples you through life. That's weird. A form of energy that peoples you through love. Yeah, so don't forget about love, okay? This week, I know the energy is quite intense here. So let's, focus on this. And then for Kaz, I pulled breathe. And I think that's also a very good card for all of us to remember to sit back and take a breath, okay? And not to get too stressed out. The breath is a vital bridge between your body and soul. It is a connection between the inside and outside, connecting you to the universe, spirit, and divine source. The breath permeates your entire being with prana, which is the same life-giving force that nourishes everything in the universe, okay? So I know it's a lot of stress and a lot of attention, but don't forget to just take a breath and focus on yourself a little bit, okay? So I hope that helps.
Good advice. You're right, Nina.
Yeah.
All right, Steve, you'll close us out with Regina.
Regina. All right. Well then. the dag just popped up again. It's twice now I've pulled the same card twice. All right. So obviously the same situation is going on with you with your empowerment. projecting your strength you're in conflict with someone likely. Here, okay, we have Lagouge here. Lagouge is here. So this is just bringing into your awareness that this empowerment that you're feeling, it's coming from a very, very deep energetic place. This is the Lagouge is the depths of the abyss. It's a very kind of Pisces kind of energy, that the deep water magic. That's Lagouge. So for you, this is a very, very different type of situation. You're a force that is succeeding. Nobody understands it. And you feel it, but you may not even necessarily understand it yet. But keep exploring the depths of where you're getting this power from.
This has been the energy has just been amazing. Well, panel, thank you. Thank you, everyone out there tonight. I know in the Milky Way Soul Tribe, I think Cajun Queen Tara will be doing readings with Brian Lunsford, so check that out. Maybe it's tomorrow night. It's on Andromeda 7, I think, is tonight. So thank you, panel. Thank you, everyone that's listening. And panel, stick with me. We'll see you next week. Let us know, all right? Bye-bye, everyone.